Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was sent to Earth. In the last part we witnessed the arrival of Whis at Capsule Corp to taste more food. Vegeta questions Whis to what he is and he gets the answer. He then asks Whis if he can train him. Whis says yes, but he needs some new food to try out, so Vegeta brings out the instant ramen and Whis accepts Vegeta. Kakarot soon arrives too and he gets introduced to the new training regimen. He also goes with Vegeta. Frieza then gets revived and plans revenge, so he starts training. After 10 months of training for the Saiyans and 4 for the Tyrant, Frieza goes to get revenge on Earth. The Z Fighters stood no chance against Frieza except Trunks, who whipped out Super Saiyan 3 and tried fighting Frieza. He grabbed an edge and then Frieza transformed to his golden form and flicked Trunks away. Kakarot and Vegeta sensed it and asked Whis to take them to Earth. They arrive just in time with their new Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta picks Frieza apart and there was no planet destruction bullshit. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. Whis accepted Trunks to be his third pupil since he had the best meal out of all of them, since he is now a married man and Videl was there to cook. Kakarot, Vegeta and Trunks are at Beerus' planet and training. The two OGs get training suits and Trunks is trying to master ki control and is doing much better than the duo, being a half-breed and all. All of a sudden, an unknown person lands on Beerus' planet and of course that's Champa. Champa then introduces Beerus to quote-unquote the finest food in Universe 6. But then Beerus whips out instant ramen and well, Champa proposes a tournament to see who gets the planet Earth, and they agree. The Saiyans are so very excited, even Trunks can't wait. They also propose it should be like a Tenkaichi Budokai on Earth, and recaps all the rules. With that, the tournament is set. They go back to Earth to find more fighters, and they find them. Raditz and Nappa are in almost immediately. Now when they have all the fighters, they are ready. Okay, Champa is still looking for his contestants, but anyway, skipping a bit ahead, the tournament is already there. 4.5 Saiyans are departing to Universe 6 along with their families. They arrive on an unknown planet and Champa is already there with food in hand and they then begin the tournament. First to fight is of course Vegeta and Botamo, and he wins in a similar fashion to Goku in the original. Except he didn't set in his meal first, he just went for it. But on the other hand, he just prolonged the fight for a bit longer. Next up is Frost against Vegeta, and Kakarot points out that Frost looks just like Frieza, but the personality seemingly looks a whole lot different, for now at least. Vegeta and Frost begin their fights, and the second it starts, Vegeta berates Frost for not using his final form. Frost abides by that and goes full power. Vegeta can now finally use something more than a base form. He then goes head to head with Frost, and Frost is landing pretty powerful punches. Vegeta then gets dizzy all of a sudden, falls out of Super Saiyan, and faints. Everyone in the bleachers are surprised that Vegeta, the one who is most powerful among them, can fall just like that. Vegeta then wakes up and Frost tries to raise his hand like in the original with Goku, but Vegeta knows what he's done and whips away his arm. He looks at his arm and sees a bloody spot and then shouts out Frost has an unfair advantage. Jaco then examines Frost and finds a poison needle. Frost is then disqualified. It's then revealed that Frost is just like Frieza, but a bit smarter. So that means Vegeta is back in the tournament. Next up is Vegeta, and Vegeta takes him on pretty much the same way as in the original. Then Cabba's turn is up and Cabba says he can't go Super Saiyan. So Vegeta takes a similar approach to the original to teach him, but since he's never berated and roasted someone to the breaking point, it takes a good while. Everyone is weirded out by it and questions Vegeta's actions. However, Vegeta knows exactly what he's doing and continues so. He then threatens Cabba that if he doesn't get his shit together, there's no way he will win and how he's a weakling and all that. How people like him were killed as well as their families. Yeah, that very sentence stuck in Cabba's head and he then snapped, transforming into a Super Saiyan. Cabba charged at Vegeta and they both seemed to get their mark. Cabba was pissed as hell and Vegeta just tried calming him down, but Cabba had none of it. After a lot of fighting, Kaba regained some composure, and Vegeta used the opportunity to tell him how he did it because that's one way to transform. Kaba actually listened and reverted back. Vegeta then asked him to try doing it again, and Kaba transformed successfully. With that, Vegeta has gotten his first student. Last fight was none other than Hit, and Vegeta was so ready to fight him. Vegeta went Super Saiyan and started to attack Hit, but that didn't even face the assassin. Vegeta then went Super Saiyan God and started to fight him yet again, but even with a considerable increase in strength, he stood no chance. Vegeta then went Super Saiyan Blue, and only then he grabbed an edge. Hit then did an improvement, and he managed to increase his time skip he likes to use so much, and started bullying Vegeta. After Vegeta had enough, he then did something no one has ever done before, and no one thought was ever possible: the Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Hit then had no chance against now overpowered Vegeta. Kakarot and pretty much the rest of the Saiyans were jealous and impressed at the same time. With a simple right hook to the time skip, Vegeta defeated Hit. The bleachers on the Universe 7 side were raving, except the competitors who didn't even get a chance. And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think I copied Kakarot, then click dislike, but if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below, and as always, peace out.